Avalanches. Avalanches come in various forms, each with its own characteristics and dangers. There are loose snow avalanches, which consist of loosely packed snow sliding downhill. Then, there are slab avalanches, where a cohesive layer of snow breaks free and cascades down the slope. And let's not forget about wet snow avalanches, triggered by melting snow saturating the snowpack. Avalanches can be triggered by a myriad of factors. Natural triggers like heavy snowfall, rain, or unstable snowpack conditions can set him off. But human activities, such as skiing, snowboarding, or even construction work, can also disturb the snowpack and lead to avalanches. Understanding avalanche terrain is crucial for staying safe in the mountains. Steep slopes, terrain traps, and cornices are all potential hazards that can increase the risk of avalanches. Knowing how to navigate these features is essential for minimizing danger. Fortunately, there are steps we can take to mitigate the risks of avalanches. Investing in avalanche safety gear, such as transceivers, probes, and shovels, can greatly increase our chances of survival in the event of an avalanche. But perhaps even more important is education and training. Taking avalanche safety courses and learning how to assess terrain and recognize avalanche hazards can save lives. Let's take a moment to learn from real-life avalanche incidents. These stories serve as powerful reminders of the importance of avalanche awareness and preparedness. By understanding what went wrong in these situations, we can better equip ourselves to stay safe in the mountains. Avalanches are powerful forces of nature that demand our respect and caution. By understanding the different types of avalanches, their causes, and the safety measures we can take, we can enjoy the beauty of the mountains while minimizing the risks. Remember, adventure is out there, but safety always comes first. Volcanoes. Volcanoes are born from the restless depths of the Earth's mantle. Beneath the surface, molten rock, or magma, rises through cracks and fissures in the Earth's crust. Over time, this magma accumulates, forming a volcanic conduit that eventually breaches the surface, giving rise to a volcano. Volcanoes come in various shapes and sizes, each with its own unique characteristics. There are shield volcanoes, like the majestic Mauna Loa in Hawaii, with gentle slopes formed by layers of lava flow. Then, there are stratovolcanoes, such as Mount Fuji in Japan, characterized by their steep, conical shape and explosive eruptions. And let's not forget about cinder cone volcanoes, like Paracutin in Mexico, which form from explosive eruptions of ash and cinders. When volcanoes erupt, they unleash unimaginable forces upon the landscape. Some eruptions are effusive, with lava flowing steadily from the vent, creating new land and reshaping the terrain. Others are explosive, ejecting ash, gases, and volcanic rocks high into the atmosphere, with the potential for catastrophic destruction. While volcanoes are undeniably beautiful, they also pose significant risks to nearby communities and ecosystems. Lava flows can engulf everything in their path, while pyroclastic flows, a deadly mixture of hot gases and volcanic debris, can race down the slopes of a volcano at incredible speeds. And let's not forget about lahars, volcanic mudflows triggered by melting snow and ice during eruptions. To mitigate the risks posed by volcanic activity, scientists around the world monitor volcanoes using a variety of techniques, including seismometers, gas sensors, and satellite imagery. By studying the subtle signs of unrest, they can provide early warnings of potential eruptions, allowing communities to evacuate and prepare. Volcanoes are nature's fiery spectacles, capable of both creation and destruction on a monumental scale. While they inspire wonder and awe, we must always respect their power and remain vigilant in the face of their potential hazards. So, whether you're an aspiring volcanologist or simply a curious explorer, remember to tread carefully as you venture into the realm of these majestic mountains. Floods. Floods can arise from various sources, often triggered by extreme weather events. Heavy rainfall, melting snow, and storm surges can all contribute to rising water levels. overwhelming rivers, and inundating coastal areas. Human activities, such as deforestation and urbanization, can exacerbate these natural factors, increasing the likelihood and severity of floods. Floods come in different forms, each with its own characteristics and impacts. Riverine floods occur when rivers overflow their banks, inundating surrounding areas with water. Flash floods, on the other hand, are sudden and intense, often triggered by heavy rainfall or dam failures. Coastal floods occur along coastlines, driven by storm surges and high tides, posing risks to coastal communities and ecosystems. The impacts of floods can be catastrophic, wreaking havoc on communities, infrastructure, and the environment. Floodwaters can destroy homes, businesses, and agricultural lands, causing billions of dollars in property damage. Tragically, floods also claim thousands of lives each year and displace millions of people, leaving behind a trail of devastation and despair. While floods are often unpredictable and uncontrollable, there are steps we can take to mitigate their impacts and protect ourselves and our communities. Investing in early warning systems, building flood barriers and levees, and implementing sound land use planning can all help reduce the risks posed by floods. Additionally, raising awareness and educating the public about flood preparedness and evacuation procedures is crucial for saving lives during flood events. Building resilience to floods requires a holistic approach that integrates engineering solutions with community engagement and adaptation strategies. From green infrastructure and wetland restoration to resilient building design and floodplain zoning, there are countless ways to adapt to the challenges posed by floods and build a more resilient future for all. Floods are nature's unstoppable force, capable of reshaping landscapes and testing the resilience of communities around the world. While we may never fully control the forces of nature, we can work together to build a safer, more resilient world that can withstand the challenges posed by floods and other natural disasters. Earthquakes. Earthquakes occur when there's a sudden release of energy along geological faults or fractures in the Earth's crust. This energy is often the result of tectonic plate movements. As plates collide, slide past each other, or move apart, as stress builds up along fault lines, it eventually exceeds the strength of the rocks, causing them to rupture and generate seismic waves. Earthquakes come in various forms, depending on their underlying causes. Tectonic earthquakes are the most common and result from the movement of tectonic plates. Volcanic earthquakes occur in volcanic regions, often associated with magma movement and volcanic activity. Induced earthquakes are triggered by human activities, such as mining, reservoir-induced seismicity, or hydraulic fracturing. The impacts of earthquakes can be catastrophic, causing widespread destruction and loss of life. Shaking from earthquakes can damage buildings, infrastructure, and critical lifelines, leading to economic disruption and societal upheaval. Earthquakes can also trigger secondary hazards, such as landslides, liquefaction, and tsunamis, further compounding the devastation. While we cannot prevent earthquakes, we can take steps to reduce their impact and protect ourselves and our communities. Investing in earthquake-resistant building design, enforcing strict building codes, and conducting seismic retrofitting can all help mitigate the risks posed by earthquakes. Additionally, preparing emergency kits, developing evacuation plans, and educating the public about earthquake safety are essential for building resilience and saving lives. Advancements in earthquake science and technology have revolutionized our understanding of these seismic events. From early warning systems and real-time monitoring networks to sophisticated modeling techniques and predictive analytics, scientists are constantly striving to improve our ability to forecast, mitigate, and respond to earthquakes. Earthquakes are a testament to the dynamic and ever-changing nature of our planet. While they may be unpredictable and uncontrollable, we can harness the power of science and preparedness to build a safer and more resilient world. So, whether you're a curious observer or a seasoned scientist, let's continue to explore and unravel the mysteries of earthquakes together.